Hello there. Welcome, sociology students. My name is Kate Lawson, and I will be your instructor this quarter. So happy to have you. This is the welcome video, so welcome. Um, so this video is just to get you kind of orientated with the class, hopefully clarify any questions and things like that. But if it doesn't, please feel free to reach out and ask those questions. So I wanted just to give you a little bit of background about who I am. I obviously teach at Green River. I've been here for 7 years. I got tenure about 4 years ago, so I do plan on making Green River my forever home. I don't plan on leaving. So that's really great, and I really love being there. It's the students that really keep me there, not the colleagues. I'm always like, I'm here for students because that's what I like the best, right? So I really enjoy what I do, and I'm glad you're in this class, right? I kind of feel like I get to share something that I'm very passionate with you about. And that's freaking cool, right? Imagine if you got to share something you really loved with all these people. Um, so just to give you some background about myself, I'm originally from Southern California. I moved up here about 10 years ago with my husband and daughter. She was around 3 years old at the time. She's 12. Um, and so that was wild and fun, and we set up a whole new life. And I'm really glad we did because we really, really love it here. Um, I do go visit sometimes. I always want to come home, so I know I made the right decision, or the fact that I call this home and not there, right? So I also heard that from the locals that once you've been here 10 years, you're like in. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So, yeah, I lived in SoCal, went to Cal Poly Pomona and Cal State Fullerton for my master's. I did my graduate research looking at sexual assault within prisons, which was really interesting. My emphasis in sociology is in crime and deviance, so you'll oftentimes find maybe more examples along those lines. And if you're taking the crim class, well, obviously, there you go. Um, to give you some sense of how Canvas works, most of you are probably relatively familiar, but Canvas is set up in modules. Each week, there'll be a module for you to complete, usually comprised of readings, um, an audio lecture, quiz, and an assignment. So that's generally the flow of the course. I think on Canvas it's pretty kind of self-explanatory. I have all the dates in the modules, but I will also send you a weekly announcement with what's expected for the course. You'll also find information like if there's a change to office hours, or if there's like something going on in campus I want to tell you about. So make sure you're checking those. This class is more writing heavy, so also keep that in mind. And also, writing is like a muscle. So if you don't feel secure or strong in it, that's okay. Every paper will get easier, but you have to go through the process to get there. I promise you, I had those moments too where I was like, I'm not very good at this. And then by the end of it, you're just busting out papers left and right. So just like going to the gym, right? So with the writing, you'll find that I leave quite a bit of feedback for you. So I go through and I do grade or I do grade your writing, but I'm not necessarily grading. Your grade doesn't always reflect, how well you're writing. I'm grading the content of sociology. Do you get it or do you not, right? Like I said, we have office hours weekly, so I think this time they're going to be Wednesday from 1 to 2, but I do change that often, so make sure you're checking in those announcements. One important thing to consider with an online class is you should have agency. And what do I mean by that? Well, we're not in an in-person class where I'm looking at you and it looks like you're not getting it, right? I don't know if you're not getting it. I'm just sitting here waiting for you. So it's absolutely really, really important that you are reaching out if there's something you're not getting, or there's something you need help with, or life went crazy, but don't like come to me the last week of the quarter going, oh, I want to make up 5 assignments. It's not going to happen. Not without like some really extenuating, thing. And a lot of that is because school is not just about the content; it's about the socialization of learning how to get things done and get things on time. And so I do give you quite a few kind of free passes and things like that. But just let me know if something's happening, not the last week of the quarter, please. Um, And office hours is great. You can come talk about sociology. You can ask about a question. Um, Really, advising is always there. So feel free. I'm always there, just waiting. Sometimes students don't even come, so it's. I do give you a free pass in this class. So the free pass allows you to submit one assignment up to a week late. After that, there will be a 25% deduction per day for additional late assignments, which I think is pretty fair. Um, let's see, just want to make sure. And then just lastly, before I let you go, just a real quick thing, plagiarism in AI obviously is very rampant, especially in writing classes. So please, please, please make sure that you are not using any writing software such as Grammarly. ChatGPT is the big one, right? Where you just put it in there. But sometimes these other programs students aren't aware. So things like Grammarly is considered AI. Things like translation software is considered AI. Really, you shouldn't have any additional things on your computer, and that's the best way to gauge if you're using it or not. But in terms of like when I get an AI paper, it's a very objective decision. And this is all written in the syllabus, but anything coming in over 50% AI will receive a 0. The second submission will receive an F for the course. And of course, you can't remake the first one or anything like that. So please, please, please do not use these. I don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it. But the margin of error for the program is 20%, and my threshold is 50%. So I feel like that's very generous. And then the other thing, like if for some reason you have two AI papers that come in, and you're saying I didn't use AI, this is beyond my scope, right? And that's where, you should be referred to academic integrity or something like that, because I'm not an expert in this machine. This machine is just telling me it's, that, hey, this is 100% AI. So I have to take that and go, I think that this is not within the norm, right? And so I just ask, please don't use this. I guarantee if you're willing to put into the work into this class, you will easily pass. So, keep that in mind. You know, and I'm here to help you. Like, I'm here to help you with writing. We also have a writing center. So I just wanted to mention that in the video. I normally don't, but it's become more rampant and it is very frustrating. You will also be making your own welcome video, and I know some of you really don't like this. And in all honesty, I don't like doing this either. This is the last thing I've put off until I've got all my Canvas courses set up, but I have not made the stupid video. It's not stupid, but you know what I mean, because I don't like watching myself. I don't like listening to myself. And so I would assume that many of you are in the same place, right? But keep in mind, this is my only time in an online class that I get to see you, that I get to see you're a real person, that you're talking. And there's a lot you can gauge, you're looking this is sociology, right? You're looking not just at me, but ooh, what's our house look like, and it's all a facade because, I just have the clean parts in the background. Um, and that's what we call, it's a form of saving face, right? We only present certain parts of our lives to others. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. It's only one video. It's the only time I ask you to do it, but I do want you to do a video and not a write-up just for this one. So keep that in mind. And like I said, I'm really excited to have you in this course. Please, please, please have agency. Let me know if there's something going on. If you need one-on-one help with writing, we can get you that. If you need help with research, I can help you with that. But please just don't, wait until the last minute and it's Sunday night. The other thing I'll mention is if you do wait until Sunday night to do your work, I do not check emails over the weekend. So if there's something going on where you don't understand the assignment, you need to actually look at the assignments earlier in the week. And so you can contact me before Friday. So again, it's like having agency, not waiting till the last minute. Likely you'll be fine even if you wait until Sunday. But I'm just saying, also, sometimes students like me to look over their work before they submit it. I'm happy to do that for you. Just have them submitted in Canvas by Friday at 10 a.m. So again, welcome students. We're excited to have you here. We're excited to have you back for the quarter. please, please, please reach out if you need anything. I'm really happy to be here with you and exploring this thing that I absolutely very much love. So have a great day, and we'll connect soon. Okay, bye.